Hello, I'm Steve Weber, the host of Book Cheapskate. We're running down the top 10 free Kindle books featured today on bookcheapskate.com. Happy Sunday, everyone. It's October 12th, 2025. As always, I'm joined by my co-host and bookworm sidekick, Cassandra. Good morning, Cass.
Good morning. So ready to jump into these? 10 free books. Quite the list today.
It is. And our job really is to give you the quick rundown, the highlights, so you can figure out which ones you want to grab before they're, well, not free anymore.
Exactly. Today, only for these deals. So speed and substance, that's the goal. Where do we start?
Let's kick off with book number 1. It's called Marshal of Snowdonia, a Frank Marshal crime thriller. Sounds intriguing already. Private investigator mystery.
Yeah, this one's got a really strong sense of place. You're right there in Snowdonia, the Welsh mountains. Beautiful, but, pretty remote.
Okay, so who's Frank Marshal? Retired detective, is that right?
Uh-huh. Retired detective, now he's a park ranger. But it's not just a quiet retirement gig. There's this really heavy emotional layer.
Oh, what's that? He's also caring for his wife, Rachel. She has dementia. So right away, you've got this character dealing with a lot personally before any crime even happens.
Wow, yeah. That definitely adds depth. Makes him more complex than just, the standard grizzled ex-cop.
Totally. And the case itself starts personally, too. A friend, Annie, she's a retired judge, asks him to help find her missing sister, Meg.
Okay, a missing person case in a remote area. Sounds like a solid setup.
It starts that way. But then it twists. It looks like maybe a drug deal involving Meg's nephew went bad.
Right.
But then it connects to something much older, a series of murders back in the 1990s.
Oh, interesting. So it becomes a cold case investigation, or linked to one.
Yeah, it raises questions about a possible miscarriage of justice from way back then. It's clever. Simon McCleave, the author, he sold millions, and you can kind of see why.
So who's this for? Fans of British crime, obviously.
Definitely. If you like those atmospheric settings, the gorgeous Welsh backdrop, and a main character who's wrestling with some serious moral stuff, this is a great pickup, especially free.
All right, good start. Let's shift gears completely. Book number 2, Halloween, Killer Boxed Set, a cozy mystery collection.
Perfect timing for October.
Yeah.
And talk about value. This isn't just one book.
No kidding. It says, XXX Complete Cozy Mysteries, all in one free download.
That's right, 6. And from some pretty big names in the cozy world, Addison Moore, Bellamy Bloom, we're talking New York Times, USA Today bestsellers.
So this is like a tasting menu for cozy readers. Find your next series obsession.
Exactly. A sample platter. You get murder in the mix. That one involves Halloween cupcakes, very seasonal.
Nay.
Then there's Country Cottage mysteries. The innkeeper in that one reads minds, apparently.
Reads minds. Okay, getting quirky.
Oh, yeah. Cozies embrace the quirk. There's Meow for Murder, Cruising Through Midlife, which involves a Panama Canal killer cruise.
Maybe killer cruise, cozy style.
Seems like it. And even one about cozy assassins, believe it or not. Pain in the Assassin.
Cozy assassins, that's a combo. But I guess the tone is key. Low stakes, fun.
Totally. Cosmopolitan apparently called them easy, frothy fun. That sums it up. The murder happens, but the focus is more on the characters, the setting, the puzzle, less on the gore or grit.
Right. Perfect for binge reading, especially if you want something light and entertaining for spooky season.
Yeah.
6 books is a lot to sink your teeth into.
For sure. Okay, from fictional fun to something very real. Book 3, No Hiding in the Open, a journey in professional golf.
A golf memoir. Interesting. Not the usual genre we see for free.
And this one sounds like it has a unique angle. It's by John Hoskisson, and it's about his time chasing success on the European PGA Tour. But it's not really a winner's story.
More of an almost made it kind of perspective.
Exactly. It focuses on the struggle, the honesty, meeting Seb Ballesteros, that's a high point, making the cut in the Martini International.
Okay.
But then also the crushing reality, like bombing out at Royal Birkdale in the PGA Championships. It deals with that shattered confidence.
That sounds relatable, actually. More so than just reading about constant victory.
I think so, too. And he talks about trying to fix his swing alone back then. This was before sports psychology was like a big thing.
Right, you didn't have a whole team for the mental game.
No. So he's trying crazy superstitions, copying guys like Tom Watson and Nick Faldo. He says they went into battle with blindfolds on. It's about the mental side.
Funny, sad, honest. Sounds compelling.
Yeah. And apparently there's a surprising sting in the tail ending. So not your typical sports memoir, more of an underdog story about the psychological grind.
Okay, interesting. Let's keep that theme of mental struggle, but shift the setting drastically. Book 4, New York Minute, The Green Berets. Will Kane, #1, military thriller.
Oh yeah, this one screams atmosphere. 1977 New York City.
What a time in NYC. The son of Sam, the blackout, bankruptcy looming, the Bronx burning.
Exactly. And Studio 54 is raging at the same time. It's that chaotic mix. The city itself is practically a character here.
So who's Will Kane? Former Green Beret.
Yep. Haunted by his past. Apparently his last kill even made the cover of Life magazine. That's some serious baggage.
Wow. And now?
Now he's trying to lie low, working as a fixer for some high-powered lawyer, hanging out in Greenwich Village diners, trying to be invisible.
But trouble finds him, I'm guessing.
Always does in these stories, right?
Yeah.
The mob, the CIA, the IRA, they all kind of converge on him, and they forget he's not just some fixer. He's a trained killer.
Classic setup, don't corner the quiet warrior. Sounds like it has that gritty 70s crime feel.
Totally. The description mentions Taxi Driver vibes. If you like that authentic, tough, slightly cynical action hero, think Jack Reacher, maybe this could be right up your alley.
Got it. Okay, sticking with heroes in conflict, but jumping way back in time. Book 5 is Valor's Measure, historical fiction about the Civil War.
And focusing on a really remarkable figure, Joshua Lawrence Chamberlain.
Chamberlain, he was at Gettysburg, right? Little Round Top.
The very same. He was originally a college professor from Maine, volunteered, became an officer, and led that incredible bayonet charge down Little Round Top. Huge moment, often credited with saving the Union line there.
Just amazing courage.
And resilience. The man was wounded 6 times during the war. 6. Twice they thought he was done for, a fatality. But he just kept leading.
Incredible.
And then, the ultimate sign of respect. At Appomattox, when Lee's army surrendered, the Union troops were specifically ordered to salute Chamberlain as the Confederates marched past.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honored by both sides, essentially.
It speaks volumes. The book is historical fiction, not a dry biography, so it aims to capture his spirit, the emotional reality behind those legendary actions. Essential American history, really, for anyone who appreciates that kind of heroism.
Definitely sounds powerful. Okay, let's pivot again. From historical battlefields to modern-day protection. Book 6, Guarded by the Marshal, in Clear Sight Book 1. Small-town romantic suspense.
Right up the alley for romance fans who like high stakes. We've got a heroine who's escaped a cult.
Okay, intense start.
Yeah, rescued during an FBI raid. Now she's in witness protection, so instant danger, forced proximity.
And the marshal guarding her is, let me guess, handsome but complicated.
You got it. Described as too attractive, older, arrogant, and just as broken as she is. Classic trope, but always effective. The forbidden attraction.
Professional lines getting blurred.
Immediately. They share a steamy kiss, even though they know the cult is still out there hunting her. So you've got the external danger and the internal conflict of their relationship.
And does the danger escalate?
Oh, yeah. They get lured back to the town where the cult was based. They know it's a trap, but they have to go. Ramps everything up.
Sounds like high drama, high heat. We should probably mention the content warnings too. Past abuse, kidnapping, PTSD are listed, so it deals with serious trauma alongside the romance and suspense.
Good point. Yeah, it's definitely for readers who like their romance mixed with some pretty dark themes and high-stakes action. Cult escape plus FBI protection.
All right. From earthly dangers to the final frontier, Book 7, Gunslinger to the Stars, Gunslinger Trilogy Book 1, Space Marine Sci-Fi.
With a strong space western vibe, apparently, which I always think is a fun mix.
Me too. High-tech, low manners.
Yeah.
So who's our gunslinger?
Sam Kletchka, captain of the Star Runner. He's a military contractor, an interstellar privateer, basically a hired gun in space.
And the voice, is he cocky? Gotta be cocky.
Oh, totally. Described as cocky, self-deprecating. Think Han Solo meets Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly. That kind of swagger.
Okay, I'm sold just on that comparison.
Right. He talks about going from being stranded in the armpit of the galaxy to be the luckiest human alive. It sounds like it's his origin story, full of action, dealing with immortal enemies.
So action-focused, character-driven sci-fi, not bogged down in the super technical stuff.
Exactly. More about the adventure, the attitude. The description calls it a space western with attitude. Sounds like a blast.
And he has a sign-off.
Apparently. Stay frosty, my friends. Gotta love it.
Nice. Okay, staying with adventure, but maybe for a younger audience. Book 8 is Dragon Airways, God's Land series, YA fantasy adventure.
Yeah, and the concept here is pretty neat. It's not just dragons you ride, it's Dragon Airways, like dragons as an actual transportation system.
Oh, interesting, like magical infrastructure.
Kinda. And this system holds secrets, revealed only to the worthy. We follow siblings, Emmett and Riette, Emmett can sense ancient magic.
Which probably makes him important.
Very. Valuable to both sides in a brewing war, which forces them to go on the run. They end up having to trust people they're not sure about, not knowing friend from foe.
Classic fugitive stakes, but with dragons. What are the themes?
It focuses on Emmett figuring out his powers, but also bigger things. Love, friendship, sacrifice. It's a prequel to a larger series, The World of God's Land, but it's designed to stand alone.
Sounds great for YA readers who love that mix of magic, high stakes, strong sibling bonds, and of course, dragons.
Definitely checks those boxes. Okay, 2 left. Bringing it back down to earth for book 9. Blackmail in Bloomsbury. This is a 1920s murder mystery.
Ooh, love the setting. London, 1922, jazz age, post-war glamour, and secrets, I bet.
Absolutely. Navigating Bloomsbury's garden squares, but also the seedy back streets of Soho. That contrast is always fun in historical mysteries.
And who are our detectives?
Well, our main viewpoint character is Marjorie Swallow. She's 24, daughter of a draper, working as a secretary. But her boss is the detective. An enigmatic American named Mrs. Jameson.
An American detective in 1920s London. Intriguing setup. What's the crime?
A bohemian party naturally ends in murder. Victim is a Mrs. Norris. And the tagline is perfect. Everyone at the party had a secret.
Classic Agatha Christie vibes. Closed circle of suspects.
Seems like it. You've got the handsome troubled artist, the vivacious young actress, the aristocratic lady novelist. All the period archetypes ripe with motive.
Sounds delicious. Like Downton Abbey meets Murder, She Wrote, maybe?
With flapper energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you love that classic puzzle box mystery with great atmosphere, this first book in the series looks like a winner.
Perfect. All right, let's wrap up the list with number 10. This one sounds delightfully weird. Whisking Up Murder, The Enchanted Whisk, Book 1.
Magical bakery cozy mystery. How can you not be charmed by that?
Right. Our hero is Sage Thorne, a burned-out corporate lawyer. Always a good starting point for a cozy escaping the stressful life.
And she inherits a magical bakery in a place called Moonbridge Hollow. She's a kitchen witch.
A kitchen witch? What does that mean?
She can bake emotions into cupcakes, like actual feelings.
Whoa, okay. Useful. Or chaotic.
Sounds chaotic, thankfully for the plot. Her magical muffins are about as predictable as a caffeinated squirrel. Love that description.
And she has a sidekick. Please tell me it's an animal.
Even better, a talking cat named Basil.
A talking cat. Of course. Does Basil approve of her baking?
Apparently not. He has opinions and is not impressed. I picture him just constantly critiquing her cupcake crumb structure.
Hilarious. Okay, so where's the murder?
A vicious food critic drops dead after eating Sage's perfectly harmless comfort cupcakes. So naturally, she's the prime suspect.
Oh, dear. Bad timing for unpredictable magic muffins.
And there's a bonus mystery. A devastatingly handsome local veterinarian who keeps growling.
Growling. Okay, shifter alert.
Has to be, right? Adds a romantic paranormal twist. It sounds like pure fun. Practical magic meets Great British Baking Show, just like the notes said. Whimsical, low-stakes crime, high enchantment.
What a fantastic list today. Really something for everyone. From that intense Snowdonia thriller
To the gritty 70s NYC action.
the Civil War history, the steamy romantic suspense,
Space westerns, dragons, 1920s London.
and finishing with talking cats and magical cupcakes. You really can find all sorts for free if you look.
You really can. A great snapshot of what's out there.
Well, thanks for joining us today. And remember, if you want to download any of the books we've mentioned today for free from Amazon, visit us at bookcheapskate.com and you'll have all the links right there. But do it now. These books are free today, but might be back to full price tomorrow. Also, along with those freebies, the site has a ton of specials on deeply discounted Kindle books and also a heads up on the best new releases. Every morning, it's all brand new. Cass will do it again tomorrow.
Sounds great. See you then, and happy reading, everyone.
Until then, keep on opening new worlds with great books without opening your wallet. And whatever you do, remember this. When you read,
Your mind becomes its own kingdom.